It's not going to be all that heavy, but just enough to where it could be a little bit of a frustration for you on your Saturday afternoon. Looks like it will move out in time for a nice Sunday. It'll be cool outside, but at least we get the sunshine. And then the bitter cold arrives next week. We're talking about teens and 20s at night. It is going to be something else. We'll talk about that in just a second. Right now, Fox Radar 3D has been clear. It's so dry at the surface. There's been a little bit of moisture trying to make its way in, and it just kind of evaporated as it moved into our area. So we're just going to see clouds, and that'll be pretty much it through the overnight time frame. But by the time we wake up tomorrow morning, we will have a little better chance of some rain. And you can see that off to the west. We've got a wintry mix up in Missouri. Light rain extending through Arkansas, now into Mississippi and western portions of Tennessee. That will all be on our doorstep, especially toward around 9-10 in the morning, and then getting heavier into the afternoon. Temperatures have been awfully cool out there. 46 in Spartanburg, 48 for Greenville, 44 up in Asheville. Tonight's temperatures down to 34. So we're going to stay above freezing into the overnight and early tomorrow morning. So even if the rain were to start a little earlier than expected, shouldn't have any issues on the roadways from it. In the mountains, low 30s expected. So this is where we could have some issues, especially if we get a little sleet rain mix, and on those bridges and overpasses, they could become slick, especially in the high mountain locations. Now throughout the day, temperatures will warm up, and it's just going to be a chilly rain. Low 40s expected as we go toward the second half of the day. So rating your day on the Carolina Sky Meter, this one was tough. I decided to go with a 4. Yeah, not the greatest of grades for our Saturday. Here's a look at the rain moving in. And again, we could see some patches of sleet mixed with rain, especially up in the mountains early on. Not expecting much of that in the upstate, but if you see a sleet pellet or two, don't freak out because it will turn to regular rain, and we're not expecting any problems from it. 1 p.m. all rain for most of the area, and then it starts to take over pretty much all across the area into the evening hours. Fairly light, and then begins to thin out overnight. So that'll lead to a nicer Sunday for us. So let's take a look at your next 7 days, as we will have a good chance of rain as we go into tomorrow, a little better for Sunday, and then into next week. Temperatures, they get cold, down into the low 20s for overnight lows, 40s for highs. And then heading into the end of next week, a system will approach, and it looks like that's going to be all rain at this point. Even in the mountains, doesn't look like we'd get much snow out of that system, but we'll be keeping a close eye on it as we're going to have some chilly air moving in.